What does a slip and fall lawyer do? A slip and fall legal professional can help a victim of a non-public harm accident in search of economic awards for their losses. Some humans consider they ought to solely rent a legal professional if their case goes to trial. The reality is you are seeking for an attorney from the very commencing of the process, which commonly starts with an insurance plan claim. If your accidents resulted from the negligence of every other party, such as a landlord, constructing owner, or constructing manager, you may qualify to or seeking for monetary awards for your losses. A slip and fall accident attorney can manage your claim, and if they can impenetrable honest compensation via negotiations, they can pursue it through a trial. Ways a slip and fall lawyer can help you with your case. There are a number of matters a slip and fall attorney can do to assist you with an insurance plan claim. Establish liability in a slip and fall case. An attorney can inspect your case to decide and display legal responsibility on the phase of the property owner. They can investigate the reason of your fall and decide if the proprietor or supervisor of the property contributed to the instances or if it used to be an accident that used to be unavoidable. For example, a landlord can look into the property to see if a comparable incident ever came about in the past, which may additionally assist you show a landlord possessed know-how of the security hazard. If a landlord or property supervisor knew of a hazard and did now not take sensible motion to tackle it inside a sensible quantity of time, they can also be accountable for your losses. Prevent you from accepting an unfair settlement. Often, insurance plan groups provide a preliminary agreement shortly after the sufferer makes a claim. A legal professional can assist a sufferer make sure that this contract pretty compensates them for their losses. They can assist make positive agreement bills for their losses in the future. Represent you if your case goes to trial. If negotiations with the insurance plan employer fail, your slip and fall legal professional can additionally assist you file a private harm lawsuit. They can assist you comply with any relevant deadlines, such as your state statutes of limitations, and take care of the paperwork. An attorney can symbolize your fantastic pursuits to a jury and a judge. Slip and fall accidents. Slip and fall accidents can manifest anywhere, and they can result in serious injuries. For example, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reviews that over 800,000 hospitalizations take place every year due to falls. These incidents usually consist of hip fractures and head injuries, two prerequisites that can result in brief or everlasting incapacity for the victim. Causes. Some accidents are unavoidable, whilst others show up due to situations that should have been avoided with practical precautions. When a property stays unsafe, visitors, guests, and invitees might also go through a slip and fall incident as a direct result. In these cases, the proprietor of the property turns into accountable for protecting the expenses of their injuries. Some of the situations in which a slip and fall ought to happen via negligence include: failure to change a damaged handrail on a stairway. Failure to supply handrails in wanted areas. Failure to good and vulnerable carpets or rugs so that no tears or wrinkles day trip a guest. Failure to dispose of obstructions in the course of the guests. Failure to forestall a leak that leaves a puddle on the floor. Failure to tackle a suggested situation of a protection hazard on the property. Even although these situations can also no longer appear risky in and of themselves, they can lead to dire penalties if left unaddressed. Replacing the carpet can also appear like a beauty concern. However, when you reflect on consideration on the snag close to the entrance should purpose a traveler to trip, you commence to see why landlords have to prioritize something that ought to create a protection concern.